Careful, Mother, careful.
Can you, sorry, no, very careful.
Just look at her. Has she no sense of dignity?
She's going to miss the train. That would be typical of Lilia.
The truth is, she has no respect for your brother's memory and no respect for us. Okay. It was your idea of Italian travel that saved us, Philip.
At least she was eager to go. As to her credit, she could be quite transfigured by it.
Nonsense. She'd have gone anywhere. I had the greatest difficulty dissuading her from the Riviera.
See the little towns, Gubbio, Pienza, Cortona, San Gimignano.
Pienza.
And Lilia, don't go with that awful tourist idea that Italy is only a museum of antiques
No,
and
no,
art.
no, no, of course not. Mr. Kingcroft, could you get me some foot warmers, please? It's going to be freezing.
Of course.
Thank you.
Lilia, get to understand and love the Italian people. The people are more wonderful than the land.
Oh, Philip, I do wish you were coming with us.
So I wish I was too.
Oh, what a whirl. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, darling.
Now, you be a good girl, and you do what your granny tells you to do.
Which granny?
Both of them. Goodbye, Mother. Don't cry. I'll only be gone for 3 months. I'll write you every week, I promise. Caroline, come on.
They're calling you.
Goodbye, Father. Come on, or your chaperone will go without you.
Foot warmers. I urgently need... Oh, my God.
Wave! Irma! Irma, wave to your mother.
Make sure you sit facing the engine when you go through the St. Gothard Tunnel. You'll see the most marvellous campanile on the road.
Collars in my inlaid box. I've mentioned my inlaid box.
Oh, and watch out for the views of Tuscan.
Harry.
And Lago Maggiore, they'll be on your left.
Oh, dear. Goodbye. Enjoy yourself, Lilia. God bless you.
Time. Must be really keen. The hotel's not too comfortable.
There it is, Irma. Monteriano.
What can they be doing all day? There's no church there, I suppose.
It's only Santa Deodata's one of the most beautiful churches in Italy.
You know perfectly well I mean an English church.
Irma, that was the postman. Run along and see if there are any letters.
You promised me she'd always be in a large town on Sundays.
Really, it's something that she's contented. Although no one could live 3 months with Caroline Abbott and not be the better for it.
Is it from Mother?
No, dear, it's from your grandmother. Give it to Aunt Harriet. She can read it to us. Was there something, Ethel?
Sorry, Mum, but Cook's very upset. She says she didn't break the ankle on purpose.
Thank you, Ethel. You may take Irma upstairs to wash her hands.
Come along, Miss Irma.
Doesn't make sense.
Her letters never did.
Yes, but this must be sillier than usual. Look here.
You read it.
Can't make head or tail of it.
How intolerable this crested notepaper is. What's the difficulty? What is it that puzzles you in this letter?
Meaning?
The meaning is quite clear. Lilia is engaged to be married. Don't cry, dear. Please me by not crying. Don't talk at all. It's more than I could bear. She's going to marry someone she has met in an hotel.
Come on, they should be here soon. No. Sì, grazie. Are you nervous? Don't be. Philip loves Italy and the Italians. Let me look at you. Bene, tutto bene.
Bene.
Come.
Hello? Oh, God. Hello? Scusa? Monteriano.
Sì, Monteriano.
Sì. Vengo in città, Hotel Stella d'Italia. Dove è la carrozza?
No, tutti via.
Scusa! Scusa!
Ecco, arriva la carrozza. Buon viaggio.
Thank you.
Miss Harrison, I'm sorry I'm late. We only got your telegram this afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miss Abbott. How long has Lilia been engaged?
Oh, quite a short time.
Well, I'd like to know exactly how long, if you can remember.
Exactly 11 days.
Did you know him before you arrived here?
No.
I see. So who is he then?
Well, he's a local. I mean, he lives in the place.
But it was my understanding that they met at the hotel.
Yes, well, that wasn't quite true.
I see. I was also given to understand from your telegram that he's a member of the Italian nobility. Miss Abbott, I should like to know his name.
Corella.
Corella. Thank you. Conte or Marchese or what?
Signor.
Signor?
He's very handsome.
Signor. How old is he?
Oh, he's quite young.
Exactly. How young?
21, I believe.
Oh, good God.
His father?
A dentist. His father's a dentist.
A dentist?
Stop, I'll tell you no more.
Sei molto chiaro. Signore.
Ecco Lilia. Welcome to Monteriano. You told me to come to Italy, and I'll never forget it. I want you to meet Signor Carella.
Siete proprio una bella coppia.
You must be hungry. Well, supper's nearly ready. Your room's overlooking the piazza. It's all right. There's no need to change.
Excuse me, I'd like to wash my hands.
Prego, si accomodi.
Caroline. Caroline, you're such a dear to have told him. How did he take it? I suppose you must have had a bad moment or two.
Yes, well, I told him nothing. It's up to you. If it only takes you a few moments, you'll be lucky.
look, the poor little fish.
But the fish will die. I mean, they'll have no air.
Fish live on water, not air.
Gino's a wonder at Poloni, you know. You are. There's no one in Monteriano to touch him. You play Poloni, don't you, Philip? Perhaps tomorrow you and Gino could...
I think not, no.
England is a great country. The Italians love England and the English. Italy, too, is a great country. Many famous men. Garibaldi, Dante, l'inferno, il purgatorio, il paradiso, inferno most beautiful. Nel mezzo del cammin di nostra vita mi ritrovai per una selva oscura che la diritta via era smarrita.
Well, Philip, perhaps you're ready for bed. Shall we meet for lunch if we don't meet sooner? They serve cafe latte in our rooms.
I'd like to see you now, please, Lydia, in my room, as I've come all this way on business.
Oh, God.
Lydia, no need to have a scene. I know everything. Miss Abbott's told me a certain amount. The rest I can see for myself.
See for yourself?
Lilia. Lilia? Are you in the least aware of the social position of an Italian who pulls out teeth in a minute provincial town?
But you went in for equality.
I thought Signor Corello was a member of the Italian nobility.
I only put that in so as not to shock your poor mother. Anyway, he's got a cousin who's a lawyer in Rome.
Oh, really? A lawyer? What kind of lawyer?
A lawyer, just like you are, except he has lots to do and can never get away.
I'm not blaming you. I blame the glamour of Italy. I felt it myself, you know. And I greatly blame Miss Abbott.
Caroline, why blame her? It's got nothing to do with her.
I know this may be painful for you, but I'm here to rescue you. Now, you may not think much of me, but I'm not frightened to stand up to a bully. He's merely an insolent boy who thinks he can keep you here with threats. He'll be different when he sees he has a man to deal with.
For once in my life, I'll thank you to leave me alone. For 12 years, you've trained me and tortured me, and I'll stand it no more. I came to your mother's house a bride with no money, and you all looked me up and down and discussed me and thought I might do. Your mother corrected me, your sister snubbed me, and you said funny remarks about me to show how clever you were. And when your brother died, I was to stay cooped up in Sawston with you all? And no, thank you. Thank goodness now I can stand up for myself. I found Gino, and this time I marry for love.
Well, I forbid you to do it. You're ungrateful. There is going to be such a row in this town that you and he will be sorry you ever came to it. And it is unwise of you to laugh. I forbid you to marry Corella, and I shall tell him so now.
Oh, do! Let's have it out with him. Tell him right now. Gino, avanti! Felipe forbids the banns. His blood is up. He shrinks at nothing. Take care, or he might hurt you.
Mrs. Harrison's rather agitated, Signor Corella, but there's no reason why we shouldn't be calm. Please sit down. Might I offer you a cigarette?
No.
I'm going to be frank with you, Signor Corella. I'm here to prevent you marrying Mrs. Harriton because I see that you will both be unhappy together. Capisci?
Sì.
No.
She's English. Inglesi. You're Italian. She's used to one thing, you to another. She's... You're gonna have to pardon me for saying this, but she's rich, you're poor.
I do not marry her because she is rich.
No, I never meant to suggest that for a moment. I'm sure you're honorable. But are you wise? You see, you must understand that we want her with us at home. See, her daughter will be motherless. Our home will be broken up. No, if you grant my request, you'll earn our thanks. And of course, you won't be without a reward for your disappointment.
Reward? What reward?
How about 1,000 lira? 1,500?
No. No.
All right, 2,000. You can have it tonight.
No, it's too late.
Too late, why?
Perché ci siamo sposati. We are married. Married. As soon as I knew you were coming, you have come all this way for nothing. And all your generosity. Oh, pardon me. I'm rude. I'm no better than a peasant.
Miss Abbott? Miss Abbott? Miss Abbott? He's assaulted me. Can you believe it? In my own room? I'm not staying here. I can't. It's too late to leave now. I'm going to leave first thing in the morning, though. It's lucky I'm English.
I can't stay here. My dad. You'll have to take me with you.
I presume you knew they were married. I could prosecute him. But I won't. Do hurry, we're Miss Jane, come on.
Più presto possibile.
As you can guess, my life is very active, and there is much to do. My time is mostly taken up with a little house we've bought, just outside the Volterra gate, where Gino and I first met.
Philip probably knows it well. I can't thank him enough. If it hadn't been for Philip, none of this could possibly have happened.
Oh, well done, Philip.
Shut up, Harriet.
It was your bright idea to pack her off to Italy.
She's been seduced by a country, not by a peasant. And that's not something I'd expect you to understand.
You mean like you were?
Well, she proved herself completely incapable of running a house in England, in spite of all my help. I hardly feel she'll fare much better in Italy. Harriet, you must reply at once. Tell Signora Carella that all future communications should be addressed to the solicitors.
Yes, Mother. And I shall ask for the return of my inlaid box, which I lent her for her collars and handkerchiefs. Lent, not gave.
Signora, c'è una lettera per la signora inglese.
Aspetta.
Grazie.
see what I'm giving up to live with you?
The inlaid box. Don't send it back.
No, silly. It's a life. Those Herritons are very well connected. They are the leaders of Sawston society. Well, what do I care? So long as I've got my lovely, 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 lovely boy. Oh, hello, bellissimo. Why don't you go and play Polone?
I'm a married man. I do not play games anymore.
Well, go and see your friends, then.
I have no friends now.
You can't stop indoors all day.
I want to see no one but you.
You silly, silly, silly. No, go and see your friends and bring them to see me. You know, I want to see people. I love society.
I thought you didn't want to receive my relatives.
Gino, I'm not talking about your relatives. Anyway, I said I didn't want to live with them. I mean, you would have had your mother and all your sisters living right here in the house with us.
But you're right. They're not for you.
No, I want to see different people, you know, like important people. I mean, who are the most important people in Monteriano?
It's the prison governor and his officers, I suppose. And the mayor.
And are they married?
Yes.
Well, there we are then. Do you know them?
Yes, in a way.
Oh, I see. They look down on you, do they, poor boy? Well, that's going to change. Just you wait. I'm going to wake you all up just as I woke up Sawston. I'm going to have real English tea parties.
Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Mr. Herriton. Hardly recognise you.
Are you going up to London for the day?
Yes, travel up almost every month now.
Can I help you with this?
Thank you.
Are you visiting friends?
No, charity work. Petticoats for the poor.
Well, we can travel up together.
Yes, I like that. I know you thought me sentimental and wicked at the time, but you never knew how much I was to blame.
Really, I hardly think about it now.
I hated Sawston, you see. The idleness, stupidity, the respectability, the petty unselfishness. I'd got an idea that everyone here spent their lives making little sacrifices for objects they didn't care for, to please people they didn't love. And what's as bad, never learned how to enjoy themselves. I thought Gina was splendid and young, and if they wanted to get married, why shouldn't they? So I called her to my bedroom one night, and I asked her, do you love this man, yes or no? She said yes, and then I said, why don't you marry him if you think you'll be happy?
So she could choose what would make her happy.
I still feel he can't have been quite bad when we first met him. He was only a boy. Just going to turn into something fine, I thought.
Oh, Gino! Sei tu! Il mio vecchio amico sposato, eh? Ma saluto allora! Certo che lo so, lo sa tutta l'Italia. È inglese, questo va bene. È bionda, benissimo, ma è ricca. Immensamente ricca. No, c'è un problema però. Lo solo, amico mio, sei un uomo molto fortunato allora, eh? No, vuole dare dei tè. Dei tè? Oh, gli inglesi pensano sempre al tè, sempre al tè.
E da lei che mi innamora, conto i palpiti e i sospiri. E da lei che mi innamora, conto i palpiti e i sospiri. E da lei che mi innamora, conto i palpiti e i sospiri. E i sospiri. E i sospiri.
Oh. That was lovely.
Thank you.
What a beautiful voice you have, Signor
Thank
Tesi.
you, thank you. I'm sorry, I cannot stay.
Oh. Well, I'm so glad you like music.
Yes, passionately. I've not studied scientific music, but the music of the art, yes.
Well, you must come again. We must have many lovely evenings just like this.
Yes. Goodbye. And thank you.
Andiamo? Ti accompagno alla loggia. I won't be long. Penso che tu abbia proprio ragione. Non credo che porterò più nessuno a casa mia. Non vedo perché una moglie inglese dovrebbe essere trattata differentemente da chiunque altra.
Sei molto saggio davvero. Quanto più un bene è prezioso, tanto più va custodito con cura, no? Sì, però lei ha bisogno di qualche cosa da fare. È cattolica?
No.
No? Ecco, vedi, questo è male. Devi convincerla. Sì, perché può esserle d'aiuto quando è sola.
What are you doing?
Going for a walk.
Perfetta is to clear the lunch.
It's all right, I'll go on my own.
I forbid it.
I always do in England.
This is Italy. Married women do not wander about alone.
But I'm older than you, and I shall do as I like.
I am your husband.
And I've got the money. I said I have the money, and you'd better watch your manners. You'll find it very awkward if I stop to it.
Che cosa è successo? Che cosa si è rotto?
Oh, Buffett. What happened?
Ma che cosa gli hai detto?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Aspetta un momento.
Le occorre la carrozza?
Oh no, non vengo. Sì! Vengo alla stazione! Vengo! Vengo! Ferma! Ferma!
Sei diventata anche cieca, oltre che sorda, stupida vecchia.
Ma che vuoi che ne sappia io?
Cos'è uscita fuori dalla loggia? È saltato giù dal tetto?
Lasciami in pace.
Ma possibile? Look at you, covered with dust. You are an English lunatic. Look at your hair. I am your husband. I forbid you to go out. There is no marriage if the wife will not obey.
There is no marriage if the husband's always gone. If you wanted an obedient Italian wife just to stay at home and eat with you and sleep with you, you should have married one. But you didn't. You married me. Because I'm rich.
You cannot work out alone. My friends will laugh at me.
The way they laugh at me when you're sleeping with your woman.
What?
You're not very clever, Gino. You're not even clever enough to deceive me. You're laughing?
I cannot help it. I thought you knew nothing. I give in. Let's never speak of it again.
I am as miserable now as I have ever been in my life. Irma, darling Irma, this letter is for you.
It will make you unhappy, but I want you to know everything, and you cannot learn things too soon. Oh. God bless you, my dearest, and save you. God bless your miserable mother. How terrible.
It was inevitable it should end like this. A lack of resources has always been Lilia's shortcoming. She didn't like music, she didn't like reading, and she certainly didn't like work. What can she do but be miserable?
Poor Lilia.
There's one consolation, that I seized the letter when I did. Another moment, and Irma's childhood could have been destroyed forever.
Oh signora, ma lei non deve portare questi pesi. Vai, vai, porta di là.
Oh.
My love, my dearest Lilia, be calm. I have never loved anyone but you. We light candles every day to Santa Deodata. With my family, that is many candles. I've prayed all night for a boy.
You're a boy yourself, Gina.
We shall be brothers.
Svegliati! Svegliati! Andiamo! Muoviti, svegliati! È nato! È un bel maschio!
Tanti auguri, che bel padre, bellissimo, belli genitori, bellissimo, guarda, che bella famiglia, bello, sei contentissimo, bello, auguri, auguri, bello,
Meraviglioso.
un bel bambino, davvero, come un bambino, davvero, un bambolotto, sei carissimo e che amore, che caro babbo.
Are we to go into mourning?
Yes, we should. After all she's suffered. It'll mean telling Irma.
Of course you must tell Irma.
Of course. But I think we can still not tell her about Lilia's marriage. Little girls of 9 don't reason very clearly, and she looks on it as a long visit. It's important, very important, that she should not receive a shock. A child's life depends on the ideal it has of its parents. Destroy that and everything goes. Morals, behavior, everything.
I must say, it seems rather hard luck.
On Irma? Why?
No, on us. We have morals and behavior also, and I don't think this continual secrecy improves them.
There's no need to twist things round, Philip.
Of course there isn't.
But you're forgetting the baby. The solicitor's right, there is a baby.
Well, let's keep to the main issue. The baby is quite beside the point.
It'll make a difference to the money, surely.
No, dear, only a little. Your brother provided for every contingency in his will. The money will come to you and Harriet as Irma's guardians.
Good. Does the Italian get anything?
He'll get all hers. But you know what that is.
Good. So, those are our tactics, to tell no one about the baby, not even Miss Abbott.
Most certainly. That is the proper course. Harriet?
Oh, here beginneth the new life, then. Do you remember, Mother? That's what we said when we saw Lilia off.
Yes, dear. But now it really is a new life because we're all in accord. Then you were still infatuated with Italy. It may be full of beautiful churches and pictures, but we can only judge a country by its men.
to me. From your little brother.
Give that to me at once. Do as you're told.
Irma! Come with me, dear. So who's teaming you on this week? Miss Ethels or Miss Meggs?
Now she wants to be the first to teach them the 10 Commandments.
Teach who?
Her little brother.
Really, it's too tiresome. She forgot Lilia soon enough.
Well, I suppose a living brother is more to her than a dead mother. She can knit in socks for Christmas.
No, I stopped that. But she's bringing him in everywhere. The other night she asked to include him in her prayers.
What did you say?
Oh, well, I allow her, of course. She has the right to mention anybody she chooses. But I was annoyed with her this morning, and I fear it showed.
Why?
She asked to pray for her new father, for the Italian.
Do you remember when I wanted to pray for the devil?
He is the devil.
No, Harriet, he's too vulgar.
I'll thank you not to scoff against religion. Think of that poor baby. I was quite right to pray for him. What an entrance into life for an English child.
My dear sister, firstly, the beastly baby's Italian. Secondly, it was promptly christened at Santa Deodata's with a powerful combination of saints to watch over it.
Philip, don't. We must watch Irma carefully. She may not be able to resist the temptation to talk about her new family. Yes, the baby is a little bit difficult, Mr. Abbott, especially as we're so far away. It was thoughtful of Caroline to take such an interest.
No, it was Irma mentioned it to me, Mrs. Harrington, last week at Sunday school. We said a prayer for the child.
How very kind of you. Irma, button up your coat properly. You'll catch cold.
Mrs. Harrington, I wonder, could I speak to you for a moment?
Philip, take Irma home, will you? Harriet, tell cook that I expect luncheon to be served at 1 o'clock precisely.
What do you think she wants?
Well, I don't suppose Mother will keep us in suspense.
The impudence! The cursed impudence! Oh, I'm swearing. I don't care. That beastly girl, how dare she interfere?
Miss Abbott?
Yes! She wants the child to live with her, if you please. To be brought up by her and her father at our very gates. To go to school like a gentleman, and she's going to pay for everything. Oh, you're a man. It doesn't matter to you. You can laugh. Where's Harriet?
Let her go. Let her mess with Italy by herself. Let her meddle with things she doesn't understand. She'll come to grief. That man will either marry her or murder her or do for her somehow.
Philip, be quiet. I'm wondering whether I ought not to adopt the child myself.
Just because of a few idiotic remarks of Miss Abbott's?
Ethel? Take my coat. And get down Mr. Philip's Gladstone from the attic. Hurry up, girl. You're going to Monteriano.
Don't be ridiculous. I've been and I've failed. I'm fed up with Italy with that beastly baby.
If you don't go, she will. We must pay all we've got for it. And Harriet. Harriet must go too. Harriet will be invaluable. Harriet!
So shall we get singles or returns?
Single for me. I shall never get back alive.
Sweet creature, how helpful you'll be when we get to Signor Carella's.
You don't suppose I'm going to enter that man's house, do you?
What have you come for, ornament?
To see that you do your duty.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
For goodness sake, get the tickets. Foreigners are a filthy nation.
Those purple patches on your blouse, Harriet, do they have any special significance?
They're all because of you. I had to pack in such a hurry. The ammonia bottle was spilled all over my Bible. It's ruined everything.
At least it'll keep the flies away.
And I left my wash bag in Bologna. It's so hot. Open the window.
Let's get some tickets.
Open the window, I insist. Oh! Oh, I'm blinded. Something in my eye, I can't see.
Fa caldo, eh? Io non ho mai sudato tanto in vita mia.
I beg your pardon?
No, mi scusi, io non parlo inglese.
Quite.
There's only one driver, but I persuaded him to take us, although I had to offer him a little more money. At least I think I did.
Good.
Buongiorno, benvenuto a Monteriano. Posso portare le valigie?
Grazie.
Prego.
Oh. Complain, complain. Don't just stand there.
Do shut up, Helen.
Excuse me?
What did you say?
Said we could share.
Don't be absurd.
We'll have to wait until he comes back, then.
I'm not clever, Philip. I don't go in for it. But I know what's rude and I know what's wrong.
Meaning?
You. What's the good of cleverness if a man's murdered a woman?
Harriet, I'm hot. To whom do you refer?
If you don't watch out, he'll murder you. I wish you would.
Tut, 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 I find a corpse extraordinarily inconvenient. I heartily dislike the fellow, but we know he didn't murder her.
He murdered her. Things he did. Things one can't even mention.
Things one must mention if one's to talk at all. Because he was unfaithful to his wife, doesn't follow that in every way he's absolutely vile.
It is the supreme test. A man who's unchivalrous to a woman.
But then it's so ridiculous. It's no more a supreme test than anything else. The Italians never were very chivalrous from the first. If you condemn him for that, you condemn the whole lot.
I do condemn the whole lot.
And the French as well?
And the French as well.
Things aren't so jolly easy. Look there. Don't you see any beauty in it at all?
No, it's frightful.
I noticed, but it's old. It's awfully old. So many things have happened there. I can't explain them.
I shouldn't think you could. It doesn't seem the best moment to start your Italy mania.
Go.
Go where?
Buonasera. To the Italian.
Buonasera, signora. Si ritorno a Monteriano.
Go, I mean it.
Don't be a goose. I'm not going now.
Go this instant! Now, I can't stand any longer. Go!
Damned if I will want my tea.
Swear if you like. Blaspheme. Abuse me. But understand I'm in earnest.
Harriet, don't act or act better. Vorrei due camere.
No! No! We're come for the baby and for nothing else.
Let the signora come down. Let me go up and choose the room.
I shan't.
La signora si sente male, il sole.
Oh, poverina. Oh, leave me alone. I don't care for the lot of you. I'm English. You're not coming down. He's not going up till he's gone for the baby.
La prego, non alzi la voce. C'è una signorina che dorme.
Harriet, you are going to wake up the entire hotel.
I don't care.
You'll probably be arrested for brawling. Have you no sense of the ridiculous?
Caroline! Caroline, what are you doing here? Caroline! Caroline!
Il signor Carella abita laggiù.
Grazie.
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? Vorrei vedere il signor Carella.
È fuori.
Can I leave un biglietto?
Aspetti qua.
How's the baby?
Grazie, bene, bello come un angelo.
Here's my card. Lo prego, lo dia al signor Carella. Grazie.
meeting him tomorrow at 10.
Good. Don't forget the blank check. Right. Let's say an hour for the business. No, 2. Italians are slow. It'll be 12 o'clock, then lunch. So there'll be no point going to the evening train.
This is Italy. You can't buy a pair of gloves in 2 hours, much less a baby.
Well, 3 hours, then. Or 4, doesn't matter. Florence will get a nurse.
What if he refuses?
I've told the landlady we only want the rooms for one night, and we shall stick to it. No, you must try, if you can, to get poor Lilia's silver bangles. They were quite nice, and she'll do for Emma. And there's an inlaid box I lent her, not gave, to keep her handkerchiefs in. I mean, it's of no real value, but this is our only chance. Don't ask for it. If you see it lying about, you know, just...
No, Harriet, I shall try for the baby and nothing else.
Mr. Harrington, can I speak to you for a moment?
I'm just getting myself some tea. It's rather weak.
You see, Harriet knows nothing.
No more do I. He was out.
Mr. Harrington, don't be mysterious. There isn't time. She might be down at any moment and we shan't have decided how to behave. Sawston was different. One had to keep up appearances, but here we must speak out, otherwise we'll never start clear.
By all means. Let me begin by asking you a question. In which capacity have you come to Monteriano? Spy or traitor?
Spy. Your mother's behaved dishonorably throughout. I can't trust her. It's only natural I should take an interest. The child came into this world through my negligence.
I don't think that...
Now, don't let's argue. If you're here to get the child, I'll help you. But if you're here to fail, I'll get it myself.
Well, I don't expect you to believe me, but I can assure you we are here to get the child. My mother's fixed no money limit whatsoever. I'm here to carry out her instructions. I think you'll approve of them, as you've practically dictated them. I myself do not approve. I think they're absurd. So, Miss Abbott, you had better take entire charge of the rescue party. I've asked for a meeting with Signor Carella tomorrow morning. Do you approve?
Yes.
I understand you've already visited his house. Perhaps if you gave me a few details, it might be helpful.
Mr. Harrington, do you suppose I would have entered that man's house, knowing what I do about him? We met by accident while I was walking.
What did you talk about?
Oh, the weather. It says there'll be rain tomorrow evening. The other towns, England, myself. And about you a little.
Is he preparing a warm reception?
No, I didn't tell him that you and Harriet were coming. He only asked after you and wished he hadn't been so rude to you when he met you.
Did he really? What a memory the fellow has for little things.
You didn't think it such a little thing at the time. You told me he'd assaulted you.
Did I really? Well, I suppose I must have lost my temper.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Is that an opera bill down there?
Oh, it's Lucia dell'Amore by the Master Donizetti. Directed by Alfredo de Sanctis. This evening, 8:15.
But is there an opera house right up here?
Oh, yes, it's opposite the church. I'll show you. Now, these people know how to live here.
They'd sooner have a thing bad than not have it at all. That's why they have to have so much that's good.
Can't we go?
We're here to rescue a child.
Yes, I know. Sometimes I wish I were Harriet.
Anyway, we probably wouldn't get a seat.
Did you like it at all?
Oh, I like it awfully.
I wish I'd brought something better to wear, though.
Oh, you look splendid.
Pretty things pack just as easily as ugly ones. They'd no need to come to Italy like guys.
This is all wrong. Mother would be furious.
Oh my God, it's that fat lady from the station.
Don't. She's sure to be very vulgar.
Sit down. Sit down. Shush, shush.
Right, just shut up.
Foreign theatres are notorious. There's a big stand right from the start. Shush, shush. Shush. Ridiculous babies.
She's meant to be going mad. Where's Walter Scott in all this? Where's the Walter Scott, I should like to know?
Classical, you call it classical? It's not even respectable. Gonna take me out of here at once.
Whose are these?
What happened to Rupert? Why do you take me by surprise? But I have written. I left a note for you this afternoon. My sister is my husband. You can't escape me now. Sit.
Allora domani al caffè,
Filippo, my brother.
Meet you at the cafe tomorrow at 10. Alone, yeah?
Where's my sister?
She went to bed.
Oh.
That was him, wasn't it?
Yes, rather, yes.
I suppose you didn't settle anything.
No, how could I? See, the fact is, you see, I got taken by surprise. But what does it matter? He's a perfectly charming person, and his friends are very nice too. And I'm his friend now, and I'm his long-lost brother. In England, we get up on our high horses, and here, we see what asses we are. Things go off perfectly easily all by themselves. God, what a wonderful night.
That's what Lilia once said.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I had a wonderful night too.
Thank you.
Mi dispiace, mi scusi tanto.
Signor Loren.
Venga su, venga su. Prego, si accomodi.
Dov'è Perfetta, eh? You know, but you will not tell me. Exactly like you. Why don't you tell me another number for the lotto, and we'll be rich. No, I dreamt of a red hen. That's 25. I want to tell for the 10 of this week. So tell me another number. You don't care, as long as you get the profits. You won't even say thank you, Gino. Say it. Or I'll drop red hot ashes on you. Thank you, Gino. Thank you, Gino.
Questo è il biglietto della signora.
Grazie.
Prego.
Who's that from?
Miss Abbott, wishing me luck with my interview.
Well, I'm glad to see there's someone with a sense of responsibility around here. After last night. I mean, really. Oh, could I have a pot of tea with cold milk? Not boiling. What's cold?
Freddo. Latte freddo.
Yes, that. I don't know what she thought she was doing.
Don't interfere, Harriet. I know exactly what I'm doing.
What is it? What frightened you?
Business.
Business with me?
Yes. It's most important.
Before business, you must get better. Please drink some wine. Please.
Oh, I'm sure you're very busy. Yes, I'm not very well.
You're not well enough, and I'm not busy. I see what frightened you. Come.
What a lovely child, Signor Corella. How sweet of you to talk to it in English.
I'm trying to teach him.
6 months? No, 5. This course 5. Still, a remarkably fine child for his age.
You mustn't stand. Let's go and sit on the loggia. It's cooler. This room is very untidy.
Mr. Harrison called yesterday, but you were out.
I was sorry to miss him. I had to go to Poggibonsi. It was important. Can you guess why I went?
Sorry, I have no idea.
Guess.
Signor Corella, I'm here on business.
Please, try.
I can't. I hardly know you.
But we are all friends. Go on, your approval will mean so much to me. You gave it me once before, remember?
Yes, well, I haven't come as a friend this time. Now, I'm not likely, Signor Corella, to approve of anything you do.
Surely you approve of marriage.
Marriage? Do you mean to say that you're proposing to marry again?
Yes.
I forbid you. I absolutely forbid you.
But why?
You've ruined one woman. I refuse to let you ruin another. You pretended to me the other day that you loved Lilia. It's a lie. You wanted her money. Has this woman got money too?
Why, yes, a little.
And I suppose you'll say that you love her.
No, I won't. It's not true.
Then God help her.
What do you want, Signorina? Whatever I said displeases you. Do you suppose she won't be contented? She's very happy to get me, and she'll do her duty well.
Her duty?
Well, of course, she knows why I'm marrying her.
To succeed when Lilia failed. To be your slave, your housekeeper, your...
To look after the baby.
The baby?
It's an English marriage. I don't care about the money. I am having her for my son.
Yes, but marriage, Signor Corella, is a very serious step. I mean, couldn't you manage more simply? Your relatives, for example.
In Empoli? I would as soon have him in England.
Yes.
No, it's difficult, but I must have him with me. I won't even let my mother and father stay here.
Why not?
Because they would separate us. They would separate our thoughts. You will know I am here. Hey. He is not much longer than my boot, you see? Can you believe that in time his own boots will be a slouch?
But please, do take care.
Father, son.
Is he all right?
Yes, it's nothing. If he cries silently, then be frightened. He thinks I'm going to wash him, and he's quite right.
Wash him?
Eccoci. Ecco. How beautiful he is. And he is mine. Mine forever. Even if he hates me, he'll still be mine. He cannot help it. He is made out of me. I am his father.
May I help you?
Yes, of course. It's very kind of you. Especially in your beautiful dress. Perfetta washes him like she washes clothes. Then he screams for hours. I take the whole morning.
Right, I'm ready for a towel now.
Yes. Certainly.
Is there any party?
Yes.
Hello. I got your note. I'm not offended.
Signorina. Signorina.
Listen, I really want you here. Miss Abbott. Miss Abbott! She's gone.
Well, our business.
Yes, business. Miss Abbott told you what we want.
No.
But surely she spoke to you.
Yes, she came for business, but she forgot about it, and then so did I.
Hey, what's she doing here? Answer me that. What's she doing in Monteriano in October? I'll tell you what. She's come to defeat us. Oh, goodness, my head.
No, that's not true. She may be exasperating, but she's not here to betray us.
Then what's she doing here? Don't bother yourself to answer. I know you're failed. Where's the baby? Of course you haven't got it. Dear, sweet Caroline wouldn't let you. Here he is. And we're to... and we're to run away and trouble the father no more. I mean, those were her commands. Commands!
I know Miss Abbott has behaved very oddly, but at the same time...
Bursting in here, crying, looking a disgusting sight.
Harriet, you must listen, my dear.
Dear.
You must stop crying. I've got something very important to say.
I will not stop crying.
Please? Please? I'll stop for a moment, please. Now, remember, she's done us no harm. He assumes she's working with us. I gathered that.
She isn't.
If you want the baby, you must keep your peace with her. She's made quite an impression on him. He thinks she's so good with the baby, she even bathed it for him.
Oh, how disgusting. Anyway, there can be no peace between her and me.
Did you,
Oh. Not what I wanted. She left while I was still speaking to her. Like all cowardly people. To the church. I mean, I'm sure she needs it. Anything more un-Christian.
Nothing to tell you. simply come right round. If I planned the whole thing out, I couldn't have treated you worse.
I haven't come here to scold you. I know what's happened.
What?
What might have happened to me. He's made you believe that he loves the child.
Yes, he has. He'll never give it up.
Well, it's not settled yet.
It'll never be settled.
No, perhaps not, but I must ask you to stay out of the matter for the moment. Harriet's furious. You must promise not to prejudice our cause by speaking to Signor Corella.
Oh, certainly. I shan't ever see him again.
He was charming, wasn't he?
Quite.
That's all I needed to know. I'll go and tell Harriet of your promise. I think things will quiet down now.
Why aren't you angry with me?
Because I understand you. All of you. Harriet, Lilia, Signor Corella, even my mother.
Yes, you understand wonderfully. You're the only one of us who has a general view of the whole muddle. But what are you going to do?
Do? I have another meeting with him this afternoon.
Well, that'll come to nothing.
Then I'll have another. If that fails, I shall wire home for instructions. We may fail altogether, but we shall fail honorably.
That's not doing anything. To come out of the thing as well as you can, is that all you're after?
Why, yes. What else is there? Miss Abbott, you can't expect me to follow you through every turn.
I don't. But I do expect you to settle what's right and to follow it. Do you want the child to stop with its father, who loves him but will bring him up badly? Or do you want him to come to Sawston, where no one loves him, but to be brought up well? There. That's the question, put dispassionately enough, even for you. Settle it. Settle which side you'll fight on. But don't go on talking about an honourable failure, which simply means not thinking and not acting at all.
You're wonderful.
Well, you appreciate me. I wish you didn't. You see the good in all of us. And all the time you're dead. Dead, dead, dead. Why aren't you angry? You're so splendid, I can't bear to see you wasted.
Don't worry over me, Miss Abbott. Some people are born not to do things, and I'm one of them. Be surprised to know what my great events are. Going to the theatre yesterday. Talking with you now. Don't think I shall ever meet anything greater. I seem fated to pass through this life without colliding with it or moving it. Don't die. Don't fall in love. And if other people die or fall in love, they always do it when I'm not there.
I wish something would happen to you. I do so wish something would happen to you.
Traitor, coward.
Harriet,
Look here. It's too hot for this. We've been talking and interrogating each other all morning. I've got another meeting this afternoon at the Cafe Garibaldi, so please, if we can't be civil, let's have silence.
I shall retire and prepare myself for the journey. Please remind Signor Corella that the baby is to be here by 8:30 this evening.
Certainly, Harriet. I shall make a point of reminding him.
I'll order a carriage to take us to the evening train.
Do you order a carriage for me too?
Are you going as well?
Yes, of course. Why not?
Right, 2 carriages to the evening train. Harriet, do hurry. You'll never be ready. Now, what's the matter?
You ought never to see him again. You should bundle Harriet into a carriage now and drive straight away.
Well, what difference will it make? It'll all turn out the same in the end. Gino will keep his baby and we'll descend empty-handed onto the plains. Yeah, perhaps it would be finer if I made up my mind now, but I'm not a fine person. Nothing hangs on it.
You're absolutely right. This whole thing is being managed by the ladies.
The ladies. Ladies.
Prego. A destra. A destra.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Kathy Garibaldi? Uno.
At my best. Face my mother with a good conscience. Will you bear me witness that I've done my best?
She'll do it. All 3 of you are leaving?
Yes, by the night train, yes.
You'll come back?
Of course.
I can't find Harriet anywhere. It's a filthy night, so I'm taking the liberty of having your luggage loaded.
Goodbye. Grazie.
You ought to go on ahead, I think.
Yes, of course.
Well, it's finished at last. Another scene in my pageant is over.
Yes, goodbye. It's been a great pleasure seeing you. I hope that isn't over.
Oh, you're despondent, but you return victorious.
Yes, I suppose I do.
Harriet? Blessed be the Lord my God, who teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight.
Il bagaglio. Isterico. Hanno portato questo biglietto per lei.
Start at once, pick me up outside the gate. Harriet, pay the bearer. Who brought this?
Outside.
Schilo dato alla signora questo biglietto, eh?
Paola, chiede la doctor, e te?
Abbia pazienza con lui, è un povero idiota. Visione di santi.
Yes, but my sister, I need to find out where my sister's gone. How did he meet her?
La signora l'aspetta fuori delle mura di Siena.
Well, the Siena Gate. All right, I better go there. Grazie di tutto, signora. Al prossimo anno.
Al prossimo anno. Buon viaggio.
Grazie.
Yep.
Too much. He gave too much.
Oh, God. Andiamo avanti, eh?
Harriet, why didn't you answer?
I heard you coming.
What's that?
Shut up. Move. Quickly, or we'll miss the train.
What is that?
Shh, be quiet. It's sleeping.
Oh, my God. How did you manage it? What did we pay for it?
Be quiet. Philip, move.
Andiamo.
Look at his face, it's all wrong. It's all wrong.
Don't be silly, you can't see him properly in this light.
He's crying.
Nonsense, we'd hear him if he cried.
He's crying hard. I thought to say before, I'm sure now. You haven't hurt him, have you? Held him in the wrong way or anything? Why didn't you get Perfetta to bring him down to the hotel instead of muddling about like an idiot?
Philip, be quiet. The baby's trying to sleep. Have you got these matches handy? I should have a little baby if you have.
Why don't we borrow the lamp from the driver?
No, I don't want to go to all that bother. Just try again.
From my arms. I stole it! I stole it! I stole it! It slipped from my arms!
Don't move, we'll tread on it. Don't move, we'll find it. We'll find it.
There was nobody there.
All right, don't worry. Find it.
The baby! The baby! The baby!
Find it!
The baby! Oh my God! The baby!
Venga, venga. Si sieda. Che brutto tempo. Vado a prendere il latte per il bambino.
Gino,
Lo trovo, lo trovo.
Filippo! So you're back. I'm so glad. We are all waiting you at the cafe.
My sister's ill. Miss Abbott's not to blame, so I'd be glad if you didn't have to bother them. It's through me it happened. I was cowardly and idle. Gently, man, gently. He's not here. Gino. You can do what you like with me. It doesn't matter. He's dead. He died in my arms. I know it doesn't excuse me, but he did die in my arms. You do what you like, but think first.
Your son is dead, Gino. Your son is dead. Your son is dead. What's the good of another death? What's the good of more pain? Go to him. Pick him up. Be gentle with him.
everything stops here. There's to be no revenge. We're not to fight with each other anymore.
Latte, latte freschissimo, bianco come la neve.
Mettilo sul tavolo. I just don't need it anymore.
The milk needn't be wasted. Take it, Signor Corella, and tell Mr. Harrington to drink it. Is there any left?
A little.
Then finish it.
You have some.
Finish it all.
Have you had enough?
Yeah, thank you. Let you finish it.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It'll never be wanted again.
Scusa, può mandare qualcuno a prendere la valigia, per favore?
Certamente, signore.
Ed anche quella della signorina Abbott.
Va benissimo.
Grazie.
It's from Gino. Says he'll have to marry her, the fiancé. He's gone too far to back out now, it'd be expensive. Don't know how much he minds. Not as much as we suppose, I think. I don't think he even feels angry anymore. I've never been so completely forgiven. He nursed me. He lied for me at the inquest and at the funeral.
When will you see him again?
I hope next spring. Perhaps we shall paint the town red with some of his wife's new money.
He has no heart. He doesn't really mind about the child at all. What's this?
I don't know. You're wrong about Gino. He's unhappy, like the rest of us. He just doesn't try to keep up appearances as we do. He knows that things that have made him happy once will probably make him happy again.
He said he'd never be happy again.
It's in his passion, not when he was calm. We English say when we're calm, we don't really believe it any longer. And he's not ashamed of his inconsistencies. That's one of the many things I like him for.
Yes, I was wrong. I believe that too.
He's much more honest with himself than I am. And he's honest without effort, without pride. When will you come back, do you think?
To Italy?
Yeah.
Never.
Why ever not?
Because I understand the place. There's no need.
Understand Italy?
Perfectly.
I don't. And I don't understand you.
Where's Harriet?
I don't know.
Hadn't you better go and fetch her?
Yes.
Won't be long now. Mother will be here any minute. Would you like something warm to drink?
No, thank you.
Harriet, you should have something.
No, thank you. How long have we got?
Well, they should be here any moment.
So, are your plans decided then?
Mine? Yes. I can't stay here.
You told your mother?
I've written from Monteriano and tried to explain things, but I don't think she'll understand me. Here, take this.
No.
No, please, please take it. What about you?
Home and work?
No.
Why not?
You've seen too much. More even than I have.
My life's here.
Silly nonsense. You can't live in this hole. Too much has happened.
I know that.
Wonderful things. The opera. All those things you said to me in the church. Our times with Gino.
All the wonderful things are over.
See, I don't believe that. Not for me. The most wonderful things may be to come.
They're over.
Do you remember what you once said to me? Don't be mysterious, there isn't time.
It is tempting
What is?
not to be mysterious. I could never tell anyone else. But I think I could tell you. I think you must know already.
Yeah. Perhaps I do. Perhaps I should speak first. But if you say the word plainly, you'll never be sorry for it, and I shall thank you for it for the rest of my life.
I love him. Gino. I love Gino.
I love him too. And I could forget how he hurt me that evening.
No, don't try and pass it off. I'm in love with Gino. Stop thinking I'm refined. That's what puzzles you, isn't it? If he'd asked me, I would have given myself body and soul. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand what you mean.
So laugh at me.
At love?
Yes. Pull it to pieces. I'm not ashamed of it. I love him. And I've come back to Sawston. And if I can't speak about him sometimes to someone, I shall die.
Whatever have you got in common?
Nothing. Except the times we saw each other. And isn't it funny? The son of a dentist with a pretty face. So tell me I'm a fool. Tell me I'm mad. That's the help I want.
Perhaps it'll pass. Well,
If it does pass, let me know.
Oh, you'll know quick enough.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.